Hello, tubers. This is Pat Jordan coming to you from the Grain Ghetto in Illinois. Game over, and you lost. Watch these videos first. I live at poverty level and have ancient equipment, so I can't, and even if I could, I won't embed other people's videos in my videos. So go watch these. I'll wait. Then we'll begin when you come back. No, seriously, I'm not fucking kidding. Unless you have the background of these short scryings into your fucked future, then my video will be totally meaningless and you will have wasted both of our times. In ancient times, martial arts were confined to families or temples where the members and initiates were screened for character and how much bitter they could eat before they were shown the deep secrets of the arts. All this knowledge was given on pain of death if revealed to outsiders. These days, you can go to seminars, read books, or watch YouTubes on the fabled Demok death touch. So much for tradition. But was it the buck that tempted those who were privy to the secrets to reveal the methods of life and death? Or was it something more pernicious? Pride? Pride was the supposed first sin of Lucifer, who said that he wanted to be as the Most High. That shit was supposed to have gone down well before the fabled Eve was given a fig by a talking snake. Did these supposed masters of their art simply reveal their most precious treasures because someone stroked their egos like a dick and promised them fame? I can see what happened in China, since that was the great experiment of making people into nothing but ant colonies. That society has been carefully crafted like a poison in a petri dish to think that service to the state was expected, non-negotiable, and honorable. 1984 by George Orwell. America is the polar opposite as the brave new world model of doing everything for pleasure. Americans like to betray and kill because it makes them happy. Happiness, as defined by the Constitution, is the ability to make money in business. That makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. These secrets will be used against us in the only way that the AI knows how to fight us, with technology. At 7 minutes and 10 seconds in, you will see that RoboCop was predictive programming for the control of the human race through military force. The Daleks and the Cybermen predated that with just as much accuracy because the millennial plan was always in place. It was just lacking the infrastructure, technology, and willing fools to destroy their own people by building the battle frames for an entity that was speaking itself into existence. You really don't know any humans that are smart enough to put this shit together, do you? The idiot preppers are stockpiling weapons. There are supposedly 3 firearms to every man, woman, and child in America. That's nearly 1 billion guns. Yet the governmente, that is the most evil construct in the history of the world, continues status quo without even a peep from militias, hiding in their stocked pantries, keeping their powder dry. If anyone was going to do anything, then 1 billion guns would have gotten the job done. But the entire world is fucked because nothing has happened. An ancient quote is that the only thing necessary for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing. Nothing has happened. This means that the world at large likes to live in hell. But what good are firearms when pitted against the most technologically advanced hostile occupying force on the planet? They have active denial electronic weapons that render your guns useless props because you will be microwaved inside your pantries and panties before you even have a chance to take the safety off. If you have a pea brain, then you might have viewed the Chinese video at the opening of my diatribe to think that they were only doing studies on ergonomics and only taking measurements. I knew immediately that those measurements were being turned into computer programs to be input into machines to come out with something like this that I found much later. Unless you can put the tip of your sword against the tip of a robot's sword every time without fail, you will die at the hands of some kid that programmed a machine from the skill of some dumb fuck that gave away his life's secret so that the most evil military in the world can dominate you and you can't do a goddamn thing about it because you funded it with your tribute money under its occupation. Now, look at the young dumb fuck swordmaster. He looks tired at the end, as if he gave it his best, but he couldn't keep up. He was tired. He couldn't keep up. Now, because of his breaking of the Bushido code, none of us have a chance of surviving. Hey, good job, motherfucker. The fighter of the future will not be some samurai or monk trained in the ancient ways. The fighter of the future will not be some wannabe rebel that has an AR-15 and a loaded clip. The fighter of the future will be skilled in all manner of machine warfare because you will have to bring down metal in order to survive. Sure, I could tell you what the weak parts are. I've lived and worked on the farm nearly all my life. But you dumb, useless fuckers with no brains or ambition, if I told you, you are already so weak and defeated, you didn't do anything with your billion guns yet, did you? Then you would just feel satisfied. You still wouldn't do a goddamn thing. And then the AI would be able to form countermeasures and harden its battle frames against those contingencies. You are responsible for inventing your own ways of fighting machines. You were already given this warning in the Terminator movie series. Except you don't even know what those movies were really about, do you? That would have to be a completely different video. What is this video? A warning. A warning that the future is not. It is no future, and you're not in it. You can't fight what you can't see, and now I showed it to you. You can't win against a machine that has all of the skills of the sum total of all of the warrior capacity of mankind throughout all history. It is stronger, faster, and smarter than you. But you do have some advantages. They aren't in full deployment yet. You must stop them before they are. You are creative, so for every threat you can invent a counter. Your survival is at stake. That should be motivation enough because even a rat, when cornered, will rise up on its back legs to fight. Rats are still around.